The night Amelia Laurent lost everything, the rain refused to stop. From the top floor of her glass tower, she watched her empire collapse in real time. Headlines flashed across every screen, accounts frozen, investigations launched, investors pulling out. Just hours ago she had been the youngest self-made billionaire in the city. Now she was being called a fraud. The board forced her out. Her phone wouldn't stop ringing. Lawyers. Reporters. People who once begged for meetings now avoided her calls. For the first time in years, Amelia felt powerless. She walked into the empty lobby past employees who wouldn't meet her eyes. As she stepped toward the exit, her heel slipped on the polished marble. Before she could fall, someone caught her arm. It was Daniel, the night janitor. He wore a simple uniform, yellow gloves in his hand, mop bucket beside him. A man she had passed 100 times without noticing. But tonight, he looked at her not with judgment, not with gossip, but with calm understanding. "Careful," he said quietly. "I'm fine," she replied, though her voice trembled. His eyes briefly moved to the television above them where her face filled the screen under the word disgraced. Then he looked back at her. "Headlines aren't always the truth," he said. Something in his tone made her pause. "You wouldn't understand," she whispered. He nodded slightly. "Maybe not about billions. But I understand losing everything." That caught her attention. Daniel told her how 3 years earlier his wife had died in an accident. Medical bills drowned him. He lost their apartment. Slept in his car. Took cleaning jobs at night so he could care for his infant son during the day. "I thought my life was over," he admitted. "But my son didn't care about what I lost. He cared that I showed up." Those words hit Amelia harder than the market crash. For years she had defined herself by numbers, valuation, revenue, stock price. Without her company, who was she? She sat down slowly. "They froze my assets. My reputation is ruined." Daniel leaned on his mop handle. "They can freeze your accounts. They can't freeze your skills." She looked at him differently now. "You sound like more than a janitor." A faint smile crossed his face. "I studied engineering. Had big plans. Life changed them." In that quiet lobby, as rain tapped against the glass, something shifted inside her. She realized she still had her knowledge. Her experience. Her drive. And maybe, she had just found an unexpected ally. "The collapse doesn't make sense," she said slowly. "The timing. The trades. It feels planned." "Then prove it," Daniel replied. "With no team," she challenged. He met her gaze steadily. "You still have your will." Silence filled the space. Then she extended her hand. "Help me." Daniel hesitated only a second before shaking it. In that moment, the billionaire who thought she was finished rediscovered her fire, and the single father who believed his ambitions were buried felt hope rise again. They sat together through the night, sketching possibilities, analyzing patterns, questioning assumptions. Daniel's sharp analytical mind surprised her. He saw structural flaws others missed. Slowly, a theory formed: someone had manipulated the system. As dawn broke, Amelia stood taller than she had all night. Losing everything hadn't destroyed her. It had stripped away her ego and revealed her strength. And sometimes, it only takes one person, one unexpected voice, to remind you who you really are. If this story inspired you, if you believe setbacks are setups for comebacks, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Because the greatest success stories aren't about never falling, they're about rising when the world thinks you're finished.